On a stormy night, a tiny puppy shivered beneath a soggy cardboard box, its fur completely drenched and its eyes wide with fear. Dozens of people hurried past, their umbrellas held high, but not a single person stopped. Just as the puppy's hope began to fade, a little girl noticed its trembling body. She knelt down, lifted it gently, and wrapped it in her warm, soft scarf. The puppy pressed close against her, letting out a soft whimper before licking her cheek. In that moment, the pouring rain didn't seem to matter anymore. Because sometimes, saving one small life is what makes you a hero in the eyes of the one who needed you most. Don't forget to like and subscribe to BraveHeart Animations for more stories that warm the heart. See you next time. Picture this: a magnificent, powerful lion, the king of the jungle, finds himself hopelessly tangled in a hunter's net. He roared and thrashed with all his might, but the thick ropes held him fast. His strength was useless. Just when he was about to give up, a tiny ant came crawling by. Seeing the lion struggle, the little ant climbed onto the net and started chewing on the ropes, one by one. It seemed impossible, but slowly, the fibers began to snap. Before long, the net fell apart, and the lion was free. The mighty lion looked down at the tiny ant, bowed his head and said, "Thank you. You've taught me that even the smallest among us can make the biggest difference. So remember, never underestimate anyone, no matter how small they seem." On a frosty evening, a tiny bird, trembling with cold and hunger, lay on the frozen ground. It was too weak to even flutter its wings. Just then, a small cat with curious eyes padded over. You might expect a chase, but something different happened. The cat, seeing the bird's plight, didn't pounce. Instead, it gently curled its warm, furry body around the little creature, sharing its own heat. Throughout the long, cold night, the cat stood guard. When the morning sun peeked over the horizon, the bird felt its strength return. It stretched its wings, chirped a grateful song to its furry savior, and soared high into the bright blue sky. Looking down, it saw the cat watching, a soft, happy look on its face. This just goes to show, true strength isn't about power or taking. It's found in the simple, beautiful act of caring. Kindness always returns in the most wonderful ways. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming stories. In the heart of a silent forest, bathed in silver moonlight, stood a wolf. He was a picture of strength, a figure of awe and fear to all the creatures of the wood. But beneath that powerful exterior, his heart was heavy, burdened with a profound loneliness. Every night, without fail, he'd lift his head to the stars and howl. It wasn't a cry of dominance, but a song of solitude, a plea for connection that seemed to vanish into the vast, empty darkness unheard. One evening, as his melancholic melody filled the air, a gentle rustle of wings broke the silence. An old wise owl glided down from a branch and perched nearby. "Your song is beautiful," she whispered, her voice soft as the night breeze. "You are not alone." The wolf fell silent, looking up at the owl, his golden eyes shining with a light that wasn't just a reflection of the moon. For the very first time, he felt a flicker of warmth spread through his chest. This reminds us that even the strongest souls crave friendship, and often, that connection arrives in the most unexpected ways, right when we need it most. Thank you for watching, and if this story touched your heart, please consider liking and subscribing for more. Once upon a time on the African plains, there lived a lion who was brave and strong. His roar was so loud and scary that everyone in the jungle was afraid of him. But the lion was very sad because he had an old wound that hurt him every day. It was a thorn that was stuck deep inside him. One day a tiny mouse saw the lion sleeping, and instead of running away, the mouse crept close to the lion and gently pulled out the thorn. The lion woke up and realized that the pain was gone. He looked at the mouse and saw not just a brave little creature but a kind one too. From that day on, the lion's mighty roar was replaced by a grateful sigh whenever he saw the tiny mouse. Moral of the story: true strength comes from kindness. It can heal the deepest wounds. If you liked this story, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and leave a comment.